Hello. Let's see here. All right. Happy Tuesday. Yona says hello. Hello, Doctor. You sleep. Yeah. Oh, clumsy, blurred, doo-doo. Doo-doo. So this is what I come to. Yes, I learned just yesterday that with Yona, if you put the eyes far enough one direction, it actually like reverses back on itself, which is amazing. The funny thing with Yona, she is actually very good. Like the lip sync on it is spot on. I forgot who it was that made this one, but the lip sync is perfect because I already did it.
Same conies.
It's the same flexes, but they work. It's like the changelings. Actually, I find the changelings, the way that they have the lip sync set up, is even though they're the same flexes as the ponies, they work better for what I want. So I'm fine with that. But no, she's actually got good, pretty good lip syncing.
Moo, we are a cow. Take us to China.
So it's perfect. So I'm happy with that. Yeah. So I did a bit of work on this. Yeah. So I did over the weekend. I finished out the the storyboarding, and then yesterday I worked on it more on Discord in the chat. So I've actually got quite a bit of this already good. Like the yellow ones are just finalizing stuff. So yeah, but this last one doesn't count, but that's just a cheap, easy one. But I have done some of the lighting because this is what it looked like before. I wasn't sure how to figure out some of the lighting. I didn't want to go. I have a dark version of this map that's perfectly black, and I wanted to use the one that was pre-lit because it would be easier. All the interior lights and everything would already be done. So I'm using the pre-lit, but that means that I have to deal with a much brighter map overall, meaning shadows have to be added in afterwards. Otherwise, this is what it would look like normally. So when I play with the lights, I have to kind of be careful in how I use them so it doesn't overly light things. It's supposed to still be nighttime. And I have to... There's two things I have to do. Matte Specular 0, because for some reason this map particular has an error with the specular stuff. It doesn't really change anything. But turn that off, and Realistic fog on, load, set, save. Thank you for the follow, Luigi. Everybody throw lowercase names. Like I had to try to quickly, as I'm speaking, figure out where the name is in it. So thanks for the follow. There, that should, yeah, that fixes the background a little bit. Rathula says, I love it. Oh, that account. I do have some other plans for stuff on there, but I mix it up. I try to do one a month. But so this is what I have so far right now. Did I do the audio editing? Yeah, so as of Friday, I didn't do any of the audio editing. I did it on this. There's still a couple bits I need to fix, but I was able to extract the background audio using Adobe Audition, which is a super powerful program for audio editing. I can show you guys how that works for removing some of the background stuff if you want. But otherwise, this is what I got right now. You can't hear it.
I'm deaf again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fine. You'll get by. Oh, here, let me mute this.
Oh. I mean, I will cry myself to sleep tonight, but other than that, I'll be fine.
Okay, that's good. At least it's a normal night for you.
Yeah.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Well, I think so, but... No, it's too stupid.
We will disguise ourselves as a cow.
Narf! That was it exactly!
Move. We are a cow. Take us to China. Move. Move.
So this is supposed to be the end card, so that's why I just decided to keep it on the same shot. So that's the intent with that. I think he sounds good forward and backwards. But I know your favorite part is the... that's very early. I had to go and figure out like what was the original crown I used for and everything. Because she has to be still Queen Derpy. And I haven't done the lighting in any of these either. Hello, Jabird. How do you stay focused on these projects? I always get myself distracted and drop products. How do you do it? Don't do big projects. That's usually the thing with me. I started this on last Friday, so this is only like 4 days old. But normally, really, really, really big projects or ones that are going to take a while, or maybe you're learning along the way. It's hard to stay focused because you have so many ideas and you want to do them all. But also just demotivating when you're just working on the same thing for months and months and months. So, getting distracted is less of, I guess, the streams are my thing, because I'm here. You're forcing me not to like go look at memes. But that's really part of it. That was the streams are to, if questions come up, sure, but it is also because if I wasn't streaming, I would probably be doing a lot less of this. So it helps make sure that I keep on track. So, or at least I guarantee 7 hours of animation work a week. But otherwise, just do smaller projects, especially early on. But that's why this one is, well, technically it's only, I'm going to say it's only like 30 seconds long because this part's kind of cheating. So it's not long. The streams motivate me. Well, I'm glad because they motivate me too. It goes both ways. But so what I did this week or yesterday was I animated this, that, and this.
Take us to China.
So actually I guess that is quite a bit. I changed Yona's eyes to blue. Her eyes are normally like a yellowish gray or yellowish whatever. What is that? Like a poop? Her eyes are poop. And I did that because... Okay, there we go. It is supposed to be Brain, and since Brain is being represented as a blue-eyed character, I thought at least going forward, anytime one of them is playing as something else, that they will take on the eye color of that individual to help make them different or stand out differently. The one thing I'm not sure on right now is the way, or what she says here.
We are a cow.
She says we, which implies both, and there's only one of them here, which means I have to figure out a way to represent Pinky in this shot, but I don't know how. Do it.
Poorly is my only answer.
So I was thinking, well, I could do another Yona, like put a small Yona. It could be like, don't mess with me and my son ever again type thing.
Sure, it's a cow costume, like a bad one. He didn't even bother transforming. He's just like in a cruddy cow costume.
But I would need a cow costume.
Yeah, it's a question of whether or not that exists.
No, I mean you could make it look like it was painted on or something, but I feel like that would distract from the Yona joke. I don't mind having something be goofy with it.
Like have a hat, a cow hat.
Just says I'm a cow.
Yes.
No.
Just have a board hanging around his neck that just says I'm a cow.
Well, and I don't even get the original. The original cartoon was where it was Brain was the only one that you could see his head on top, and it was Pinky was running on a treadmill to run the machine. Why?
Why do you say we?
Yeah, why does he say we? Because you can't see Pinky unless it's like, well, it's India, so it's not even France. It would be like wee cow. But so I had to figure out what I want to do for Pinky in the shot because I legitimately don't know. I thought about putting an actual. Well, okay, hold on.
An actual cow.
Well, is there a cow that doesn't have any bones?
Just have that. Just like we are cows. Oh, there you go. It's a cow.
No, that's Yona.
It's a Yona.
Oh,
Oh, that's upsetting.
maybe not. There's the cow from Them's Fighting Herds. Oh, actually, that
Arizona.
is. But is she a model?
Yes. She does exist.
As a 3D model?
Mm-hmm. The source filmmaker model.
Well, I wonder if it's on the workshop.
found her
That
website.
could actually work. I thought it, and I don't know why. Thanks for bringing that up because I completely forgot about. And that was original. Like it was either going to be Yona or her. It was going to be one of those two that I was going to go forward with. But I feel like Yona is going to piss some people off in a funny way, so it makes it perfect. That was not. Oh, here.
They got them all.
Oh, somebody was busy.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this one now that I think about it.
I feel like there's a better version of Arizona somewhere.
When was this uploaded? 2016.
I feel like there's been a more recent one.
If there could have been, but there's not one here. Which pack is it in? Is it in your car?
No, it's here.
Oh, okay. Rodeo Cal, yeah, she's in Lala, is his name. Was it the Pony SFM site? Because the Pony SFM site might have a more updated version. Where are we going? Yeah. Let's see here. Problem is how far back was it? Well, I guess if I go too far back, then it's probably not going to be relevant, or it's just going to be the same version. Because it would have been 4 years ago. There's Yona. So Syndrome that made it. And he did a really good job on it. I think having the bigger mouth and being that it's so flat makes that a lot easier. What's happening? Hello, Skylight. I am looking for an Arizona model. Yeah, we're getting back into probably old enough territory that's probably going to be the updated one. Yeah, like Fighting Herds. I need a cow, and she's a cow. Yeah. That's far enough back that I'm going to assume it's the same ones. And even if it's not, it's close. I can use this one for now. I don't even, no, oh, that's just no, actually, I don't want to do those. It doesn't really matter, but.
TF2 has, like, standard cows.
Well, thank you, Skylight. Bob Fighting Herds when it released in beta. I haven't played it since the first week. Yeah, I've never played it.
I have, but it's not. It's fun for the scenario. If you get into like the multiplayer, people are basically just living their lives in that game. So just jumping in casually.
There we go. It's Pinky.
Not really an option.
See, now it looks like, this is sad. But if we put it like this, it's kind of funny.
How do you figure?
If it was standing like this, it looked like he's dancing. I mean, obviously he wouldn't be moving, so he would just be like kind of a dead stance. Why is there so many dead cows? Oh yeah, okay. I shouldn't search for cow. I probably should search for Arizona. I think there is something missing. It's a problem. And the only thing I think of is I chose it not to bring over certain textures. Which would be weird that one would have an overlap. Did I already download these at some point? No. I'm going to remove it and then... No, because if I did, it would have been here. Let's try this again. Minecraft cow? That could work too. Alright, so no. Okay, yeah, it says everything. So this doesn't work, I might just stick with that. Yeah. Unless it only shows up when I'm in here, which it does not look like. That's
He's like the cutest character.
but kind of white right now. But yeah. Like, I kind of like the idea of a Minecraft cow. Because I have one in here, right? Only reason I have that was because I was,
You gotta explain.
Yes.
I can explain.
No, so originally I was updating my organization script, and I wanted to hit as many models as possible, so I really just went down the workshop and everything and just clicked all the downloads because I wanted to supply it publicly. No, I appreciate the recommendation. It would work pretty well, but if I can get that to work, I think that would be kind of more fun because this might be more distracting than not. But
I feel like there's you can't really move with it.
It's got bones. I don't need to like have it lip sync or anything.
Yeah.
The only thing I have as an issue is
I mean, your cuteness factor would be increased.
is color.
It's very dull.
No, the eye color. Because I've been trying to match. Oh my god. Why is the leg so long? Is that really how long?
Yeah.
That's how tall they are?
Yeah, that's pretty much a dead on Minecraft.
There we go. You have no legs now. You get to just swim. He's down there and he was like.
Hey, Surya.
Mm.
Surya's looking at me like, "Where's my computer? I'm gonna fix it tonight."
I remember SFM. Your Fiona best lip sync. Well, she is good. So right now I'll keep the cow. That looks just strangely long-legged.
They're weird.
Maybe we can just put it like...
Yeah.
That's actually kind of weird. We'll put it back there for now. Or just put him like... He's just chilling back here. He's just like moo. I think I want to put him a bit further back because I don't want him to stand out too much. But I will. It was funny because yesterday we found out something on when I was doing the Discord stream with the legs that are kind of weird. That's the rock. Okay. Because of the way some of it attaches, you get some really weird, like, leg stretching.
Moo. We are a cow. Take us to China.
But we were doing the Minecraft walk with her, so she was doing like the stiff leg walk. Stupid face. Oh, you know what? I have not done this. I need to do. I haven't done a stupid face with her. Let's see here.
Yeah, I don't know why technically.
Hit one more thing on it here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hi guys.
The other space was already stupid.
I'm sad.
It's like droopy. Let's get a stroke. Suicide.
A little bit. You wanna know his current mood? Wait, does your nose have a bone? It does.
Wow. You can just twist your nose.
She's...
She was already ugly. Now she's hideous. Yeah. I'm not really a fan of any of the student six.
She can't see around her nose. Why did you make me do this to her? Well, we got a fix going on. This is still my favorite part. Like, just the eyes. You can just...
Moo. We are a cow. Take us to China.
Oh, so happy.
She's
very derp.
You know what? She better do better backwards.
And now you take it. After I. Moo.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry, Yoda. We'll fix you now.
Moo. We are a cow. Take us to China.
Derpy 2.0. No, yeah, she's the upgraded Derpy now.
No.
Mm-hmm.
She's.
Surya is an
go
expert
back.
on
I
it.
need that go back button.
Oh, you want to go back? Because forward is Derpy, but I guess if you want to go backwards...
No. Look, for the rest of the screen, just keep it on Derpy. It'll be fine.
How about we keep it on this?
That's horrifying.
That's actually how I kept it too. Like that's just when she just rolls up here. Okay, what do I want to do today?
Moo.
I could probably actually just finish her up. This one she has lip syncing done only because I copy pasted it from before. Just give that a minute. So I'm probably gonna do
Moo.
that'll work. And so what I ended up also for the background music. So this is not music from the. That's what I was going to talk about. The audio. This is a song called "The Builder" by Incompetech. I forgot his name again. Kevin, I think. I can't remember the guy's name. I can figure it out here. Kevin MacLeod. And then I kind of ended up retiming things because it ended up working with the song. But without the music, this is what it sounds like when I have this stuff extracted, which I think this is a max. Oh, almost max. This is what it sounds like, which is pretty good.
Pondering what I'm pondering.
Well, I think so, but... No, it's too stupid.
We will disguise ourselves as a cow.
Narf! That was it exactly!
So all the background music was removed. So, and that actually, there's a slight hollow sound to it, but with the music over it, you barely can tell it's there. This part is different though because there was a cart sound in the background and its wavelength is overlapping with the speech, and so I can't pinpoint and extract it as easily.
Did you download the episode or?
No, I can't. So I bought it on Amazon so I can get a better quality of it, but it must run on a protected type server, so I can't even run it on Brave. Brave doesn't let things like that run in the background, so I had to use it on Chrome just to play it, and so I just recorded my screen. It lets me do that, and I only use the audio, so even if the video didn't work.
I know a program that'll help you extract the video,
But why would I need to?
so you don't have to just record the screen.
But it's the same thing.
Can't you separate the channels better?
No, because it's not in 5.1.
Adobe Digital.
But it has to be an official recorded, created originally in 5.1, and it was 5.1 digital in 1996.
Adobe Digital's been around since 1986.
You just looked up that in Google, but
I did.
but there was no option to switch from stereo to 5.1 on Amazon, meaning that if there's no option to split, they're not going to force 5.1 on somebody that has a stereo system because it's not going to sound as good. So if you can't choose and select it, then that means no matter what you download, you're getting stereo. Unless I got the DVD, which is probably the only thing that's going to do it. But then how do you extract it from a DVD? So, so I just recorded the screen and pulled the audio because that was the same quality as anything else I was going to do. But no, this one's because of the cart.
Moo. We are a cow. Take us to China.
So it's a little bit more echoey and you can hear like the little rumbles in the background. I still want to play with it a little bit more to try to get rid of those sounds. I think I might be able to do it, but they visually overlap on in the tool I was using. So it was very, very difficult to extract those noises. So I want to play with it more because I'm a noob to Adobe Audition. But Audition, I want to show it because it's a super powerful little program. Yeah. But I think for right now, I want to work on this one. Oof, she's between dimensions. She looks like she's got like slits for eyes or something.
Moo. Moo.
So for her eyes, I probably want to have these actually like physically move. But I think I want to keep her head as still as possible. So this should actually be moved. The here. Oh, actually I had this wrong. This one I need to have here. Yeah, because I want to have the first done be her just base look, and then
Moo.
Yeah. No, so addition, I just went and say or did I get rid of the download for this? No. So this is what you can look at, which is actually really, really, really cool. So this is the spectral frequency display. But the cool thing about it is I can select little pieces of it and then listen to what that sounds like. And so you can see here, like going through here, this is Brain talking. And so you can see kind of where his main speeches are. And then every now and then, like right through here, this is the music vibration. And so I'm able to then say, okay, if this is the music cutting through all here, I can actually grab this portion and decrease its volume specifically within that area, which is super, super neat. And so I played with this for a while to try to separate the stuff I wanted, but yeah, I knew exactly because I remember looking at this area. Audacity is basically this, but free. But this has a lot more power to it. Audacity is what I use for converting things. So I brought in the video file to the WAV file using Audacity, and then I went in here to play with it. But like here, so you can see here, that horn is right here. Or that's part of it anyway. So, but getting this is where that cart is, and I can't pinpoint specifically. So I just need to play with it more.
We are a cat.
But this is really neat. This is really cool, being able to just go, I want to hear this. Or the bass here. It just sounds like a...
We are a...
But it's neat. Super cool. Very, very powerful little program. Alright, so...
Moo.
Get her to stop moving completely. Come on. Are your ears move? Are they perpetual? Yeah, they are.
Moo. Moo.
So can I just keep her stiff?
Moo. Moo.
I think I can. I'm gonna skip it for now. I might go back to it. But this part I do want to have done.
Moo.
It's Adobe Audition. So if you have the Creative Suite, it comes with the Creative Suite. The Creative Suite comes with a whole bunch of crap. These are the ones I have installed, but it comes with all these too. Premiere Rush. That must be a new one. A Dreamweaver for like building websites. Character Animator is what Adobe Flash used to be. Prelude, I'm curious on that. I think that's supposed to be like a storyboarding type software. I'm not actually sure. Some of these I don't know. XD. Oh, I've heard of XD. But yeah, it just comes with the suite, so because it came with it, I might as well use it. I still like the simplicity of Audacity, so I'm still planning to use Audacity and stuff, but since it came with it, I might as well. Why does it counter great name for a film?
Moo. 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 Moo.
Let's see if maybe, can I like, what if her head goes a little bit forward? Does she even have a neck? Like, there's a bone there, but... See, she's a pony now. She's got the neck like a pony.
Moo. Moo.
That's what cows do when they move. But her head, let's see what that one. Oh. Yona.
Moo. Moo.
Wait, so that means I can basically put her head wherever I want. Let's see here. See, she looks the exact same. Right, they're a little derp. Why can we get you centered, kind of? We're gonna have to call that good. Well, you know what? Get your head out of your ass. Hello, Mist. What did I stumble into? Beautiful. Well, jump does that kind of work? Wait, what? It's like when somebody's just trying to sneak up on you in the dark, and then you're like, I see you.
Moo.
I'm sorry, Yona. Wait, hold on. Oh, I guess I have to undo it. Whoa. Gotta get that stupid face done. Like Picasso painting.
Moo. Moo. Moo.
I leave and you're making weird faces.
It was told to.
Moo.
It's more weird faces.
It's like Halo, it's their fault.
It's all their fault.
It's Yano.
Moo. 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 Moo.
Okay, so when her eyes go down there, this needs to go down too.
Moo. Moo.
Okay, and at this point... Oh, this will be a little tougher. Oh, kinda.
Moo. 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 Moo.
Okay. I want to have a little bit of motion because that lets me with the eye a teeny bit. That's too much friendship. Just want one tick. There we go.
Moo.
Thanks for the Pow Pancat our gay pony. That was Derpy's face was there. No, Rainbow Dash's face was in the right way. I'm gonna blame Derpy anyway.
Moo. Moo.
She's innocent. She's always innocent.
Moo.
So I have it the with the goes with beat. The triple beat there. Should I do something like that here? Originally, I thought about having them step out of the way to where.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's what I was going to do. I was going to have them be afraid. Kind of.
She did take. She did do a hostile takeover of the castle in the last one.
No, but like, no, it was peaceful.
Weren't the princesses in cages?
Yeah, they could have been dead.
She simply asked them, and they went in the cage. They have to do what she says because she's adorable.
So it'd be something like that if they were.
Turkey's best princess.
She's not a princess.
/ queen.
Oh, actually, they need to start from here. Let's see if I can do this like a really cheap version of this. I want to do cheap so then I know whether or not it works. Because timing things with music is... I love being able to do if you can do it. Problem with this is the idea is very much just coming as we go. Like Remembrance was one that I felt was great about that. And all that was kind of... like last minute ideas.
All the guards just pledge their loyalty to her. Well, I guess you're
She took out 2 alicorns.
I believe it. She's pretty powerful.
Moo.
So it makes sense to move this over a little.
Moo.
I don't know. So is this going to be a running gag or change the consider trend? to rescue the princess but falling every time. No, they're not trying to rescue the princesses. The first one was when they were invading and it was already taken over. And since they're already trying to take over the world, was Pinky the Brain's thing, I thought it would be funny to just maintain that and in this. So,
does that make Derby the guinea pig? Did you not follow Pinky and the Brain? There was a guinea pig who always took over the world before they did. And
what was
they
it?
had to fight him because he was smarter than Brain.
You know, I was just thinking she was Derpy, but if you want to make her a guinea pig in your world, that's fine.
That is like in this scenario, she's still.
No, she's a guinea pig now. No, hold on, we'll fix this. So, guinea pig.
I'm sad
Well,
now.
okay, well, and then guinea pigs are shorter, right?
Like, why was you perpetrate body horrors on Derby?
I'm not doing anything.
I don't believe you.
So let's fix Derpy here. So we need to do.
Hashtag boycott Argo Damon streams.
So let's. Oh, you know what?
for this reason. This is why.
We'll just do it like down a little bit like this,
Oh,
and then
why you gotta hurt her?
and it should go down a little bit. Oh no, why didn't that not? You know what? We'll just make her. You know what? That looks right.
She looks melted.
Thanks for the follow, Dagu. Tegu Dagu.
It's kind of cute. Her feet are melted. Her feet are
It's yeah, she's got like duck flaps.
She got like proper like feet.
She's just like, welcome to Acacia. Bow to Queen Toppy. And then they all praise, and she's like, yay.
What's he tall again? I'm just imagining it walking like that, and then it's like, no.
It kind of works, actually.
It's weird.
Moo.
Just like focuses on her chest instead. I like having Tim. Lego who's. She's very tall. Hey, hello, Sandy. Well, it's the reason that it does that is when you scale something, it takes all the bones that are down that parent that child train, I guess, and will scale all of them the same. But the jiggle bones are not. Well, they're attached to the same bone structure. They're hidden at this time, so they are not affected by it. So if I were to so if I were to bake the bones beforehand, then they become part of the visible train of flexes, and it works perfectly fine. It's the same thing that if I make her bigger without baking them, same thing's going to happen, and she's going to get like a, I guess you could call that like a Captain Marvel haircut.
No.
She's not Derpy, she's Danvers. I actually had that issue where thank you, Thrill. Thanks for the follow. Well, sometimes though when I do that, it'll actually break the bones like until I restart the program. I thought it did for a sec there. But it's like in leaving the stable, I had that issue with making Little Pip smaller and the other ponies are smaller than everybody else. So instead of making her much smaller, I made her 10% smaller, which means her hair shrunk or her hair got a little bit bigger, and then I made everybody else 10% bigger. So it made about a 20% disparity, but still had the jiggles working. I just made it so she had more hair. But if I can disable that, but then all that automated jiggle bones and stuff wouldn't work, or I wouldn't have to be able to scale until it was done, which messes everything up. And thanks for the follow. School SEO over France. I used to play a game called SEO. Space Cowboys Online. I kind of actually like them doing that. But I kind of like that they're doing it without moving. Like they're just literally jumping. We need a better derpy angry face.
But the same thing, we're just gonna say we need a better derpy.
Well, we do. Actually, hold on. We're going to make this bigger. Look at that. It takes the whole screen. But now it's like, it feels weird not having the bar there. I normally click there if I want to deselect stuff, and now that's weird because it's not there.
I'm sure the video camera been in a blue border.
Today?
There you go.
I set it up a little earlier. Whoa. This like Derpy's just rocking out there.
It's
Match with the music too. Yeah. She's very angry.
I did think it would be better than having Derpy there.
I actually was like, where's Derpy? All I see is guinea pig. I did have an Ember video, and then you took it and finished it. Should I have her smile or just be blank stare? I think blank stare is better. Until she's angry.
Like confusion followed by anger.
Because no, but her blank stare is confusion.
Yeah.
That's her default look. Some people have like the resting bitch face, and she just has resting dirt.
Resting dirt face. He's adorable. Oh. No. Who angers?
Where's my favorite flex? Oh, I already have it all the way up.
That's cute. Oh.
Her eyes being derp just make any attempt to make her look angry just not work.
It's hard to. She just can't pull off anger. No. You're just like, no, I want you to look. No, look this way. No.
You know what? I know how to fix her.
What are you doing? Don't do it.
Oh, I gotta do this.
As with me. Yeah, I guess you can do it. Like in a short spurt, like go from.
I think. Well, what did I do in the video? Like, I actually should check that. I wonder if I did straighten her eyes.
You just couldn't deal with the dirt.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. She went from dirt to straight.
So that means I'll do the same thing here. I will fix Derpy.
Now, don't put it like that.
She's been
It's like
fixed.
something's been wrong with her.
Michael,
Nothing wrong with her.
there's nothing wrong with this.
Well,
It looks like she got hit by a truck.
When what context?
She didn't like that. Existential crisis.
And her very tragic. Like every time, like they had like some flashback with Derby involved, there was some tragic thing about her past involving her eye.
Okay, so I need to move the eyes so that it actually looks correct. For one, I need to converge them a bit more. Maybe turn her head a little bit back the other direction. Oh, that's just looking right at the camera. That's kind of weird. I think I need to have this adjusted. What?
Sharing the messages from Monster Hunter stuff.
Oh, you sent out like PMs and stuff?
Yeah, trying to get more information.
Okay, that works kind of for her eyes. Oh yeah, she needs evil.
Red light. Oh, she just blinded her.
Oh, I'm sorry, Derpy. Let me fix that quick.
She has enough eye problems. Pink.
See, she's so angry. She glow.
I like her.
There's like one little spot in her eye right here that it's not light correctly. Not ugly enough, need more. Or just snap the neck. What? Oh, you got dark.
It's really dark for somebody who's
Uh-oh.
doesn't have a computer.
Because you took it.
Yes, I took his computer.
Look, this is pretty bad for somebody that doesn't have their parents. Because you murdered my parents. Well, whose fault is that? It's yours.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you, Derby? This is hard because I can't actually hide the ground. So I have to deal with, like... Okay, Derby, you are...
Playing Derby.
Right there.
She didn't do it. She better be in D5, that's all I'm doing.
Where did that come from?
Derpy thoughts.
Derpy thoughts?
Mm-hmm. I had derpy thoughts. Like, I was pretty happy she was in Funny Life. She better be in there again, though.
Yeah, she had a really long cameo, didn't she?
A whole couple seconds.
The amount she deserves.
She didn't even talk.
She tried.
Fluttershy was a jerk.
Yeah. Okay, what does this lighting look like for her? Was the shadows on? It was, and that was like red. Oh, that red is, I believe, done in post. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to match that red. I think I did that and I modified it in post to be very, very deep. I think. Still seems exceptionally light. Well, let's go with it. Because I know in post I can modify that. Alright. Let's move this back just a little bit.
You have gum on your shoe.
No. Just wearing out. I don't know why that toe wore out more than the rest. So no, that's my toe, not gum. Why are you looking at my feet?
You know, if I get going, shoot.
I never leave here.
I don't know what you do during the day.
Oh, I
Walk outside.
as soon as you leave, I just put down a whole thing of gum, and it's just,
I believe it.
it's all under your bed. Why is that? That red just doesn't seem right. Even in post, I don't know if I'd hit that level.
It's a very different red. I think maybe the background is dark too, or you made it darker. I think that's a lot of it. I think the red isn't popping as much as the background is brighter.
It's we'll see here. How far back do I have to go for that one? There it is.
I love the Betamax.
Yeah, I love that they do that. It's all artificial.
Is anybody even going to be using this who's old enough to remember Betamax? It's such a weird thing.
Okay. Let's see what I did here. Did I pump it up more? I did not. So the only thing I can think of,
Her eyes look a bit glowing.
so this is what it looked like before editing.
Not a whole lot different.
No. So that means that to get that red, I am guessing, I'm guessing it's the pre-made map lighting. Yep.
Messing with it. Oh.
So what I can do is when I need to make her that, I can do a dual render and I can fade between the two maps. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to be stuck with that off red, and I want red.
She's radioactive.
Only for a sec. She looks like she's got a little seeping out the eyes there. Okay.
Last time she was
It's so
angry,
flat.
the dragon smashed her muffin against the wall.
Well, she
She
deserved
killed
it.
the dragon.
She did?
Yeah. Yeah, off screen.
Really? I don't remember that episode.
Yeah. But it happened.
The boat about the episodes that came later where she was there.
Oh, that's why she's not in Pony Life. She's not in Pony Life.
It's called Pony Life because it's ponies only.
That's right. Actually, yeah, I think so. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think they've had anything in Pokemon. No, wait, Discord's been in it, I guess. It's part
Does that count?
And Spike definitely doesn't count.
Why does Spike count?
Because he's Spike.
What's wrong with Spike? Oh, I do not want to select skin, otherwise it's going to have the eyes do something weird. In here, probably should have her eyes closed too. Oh look, Michael, she's scared. She's scared. She needs help, Michael. She needs help.
You know, I'd boop her, but I would get smudge the screen and you would probably not
She doesn't want poop. But she eat your finger. Hmm?
Take that risk.
It's a pony that eats human parts, and you're like, I want to touch it.
Yes. The difference between being like, it's like, I want to boop it, and your reply would be, she will eat your hand. I'm gonna boop it careful. Be my response.
But it's not just now. But if she keeps trying to go and eat the fingers,
Like every time.
and you'd be like, oh, it's okay, because after 10 times I have hooves,
Yes, and then I go bops.
and then I can boot myself with my hand. No.
But it's
Let's take this bottom jaw here, her angriness. We're gonna decrease it just a little bit. Yes, that's so that I can shoot her. Have her mouth open a little bit more here. There.
Man, you think anywhere this whole video stream is down from there. This is like, no. That's when you realize you messed up.
When you realize not pwn. Oh yeah, I need to like not have that red light all the time.
I mean, that was the one villain at MLP I could truly relate with. The guy who played St. Louis's Spring. They say. It's like, get
Well, he was doing it because he was racist, so you're just saying like pony power.
I mean, I think the show says that a couple times.
But like, you're agreeing with a racist.
They are a lot cuter
Doesn't matter the reason.
than any other species. I mean, the Kirans are cute. Because they're cute. They're just forest ponies.
They're what ponies?
Forest ponies.
Forest. I think he said forced.
Forest ponies. I didn't want to be ponies. Now they are.
He wants noms. And you're still like,
She wants hands!
she's looking at you like this, and you're like,
She's just got snapping.
if I do it quick enough, maybe she won't bite.
It's like a dog that's trying to bite you while you're trying to pet it. You know the ones. Well, I gotta pet them. But it's trying to eat. No.
She's angry. You know when dogs are like trying to catch their tail? She's just trying to catch her own hair. So I also added here. So I have they're just below each other off camera, but I have one really bright green line and then a bright volumetric, and this is a stand-in for now. I'll probably add some additional bits, like some kind of particle effects on there, but for now, I kind of just see the thing. Well, I'm going to, in post, do a double render, and then I just mask this line.
Yeah.
I did, where did I have that? Maybe I didn't save it in, like, any normal spot. I swore it was under extras. No, apparently not. But I did once where it did a changeling change effect this way, and it worked pretty good. Never take the last muffin in front of Derpy. Yes. She only took over Equestria because she gets all the muffins that way.
Mm-hmm.
That was from Destiny.
It was like the whole scenario where she's invited into the castle and they got like free muffins, and they're like, okay, no more free muffins. You gotta go home. And that was the moment she decided.
Look at the end here of Destiny. It says when her first royal decree, by royal decree of Her Royal Highness Princess Derpy Hooves of the Muffin, every stallion, mare, and foal shall be gifted 1 muffin per day for eternity. And then it just kind of goes into lorem ipsum after that. But I was thinking about writing the whole thing, and I got really lazy.
You didn't want to write your fan fiction, your Derpy fan fiction. That's what it would have turned into.
No. Why would I have a Derpy fan fiction? You probably have notebooks upstairs just full of it.
No, me writing.
You've never done a Derpy fan fiction?
No.
You were made a video about Derpy, which technically is making your own original story about Derpy.
Okay. I want to say that doesn't count, but it does kind of count. So the answer is technically yes, they wrote a Derpy fan fiction. But it was dumb. So, it was dumb and it was short. It mostly involved socks.
I think I'm not going to animate them. Because if I animate them at all, it's going to be a bitch.
Now, the closest thing I've ever written to fan fiction is a bio for a character I created for a D&D game. That was about it.
That's pretty straight. Let's move our ears down a little bit. Would you make such thin lights like that? So, there's actually a... If you want to know some of the more intricate features of a light on my YouTube, there is a tutorial just called Lights, I believe. and I go into like super detail about just lights and what all the sliders do. But for this one, if you take a light, so normal light, gonna be like roundish, whatever. And let me back this up and like extend a little bit. So normally, you know, you can just play with some of the horizontal bits, but you're going to be playing with all the distance evenly. What you have to do is you have to enable an Uber light. So basically, you're allowing control of all the sliders here instead of partial. So if you go to show an element viewer light, and then go to Uber light, you shouldn't really see a change unless you're using some different textured light, or you've already changed some of these values to much, much higher values. And the ones you just want to play with are width and height. So width and height are going to be those ones specifically are going to be the main change of the width and the height of the light, and then edge width is going to be kind of that faded edge. If you're wanting to make it really, really thin, you can already tell that a lot of these numbers are really small. Even edge width here is not 0, it is just 0.005. If you want to play with these values in any way, I recommend going to remap slider range and decreasing these to probably 1 instead of 10. This will allow you at least to see the sliders. For the edge height, I would even recommend going down to 0.1. Just depends on what you need. With that, then I can play with it. So I can decrease the height a little bit. So you can see that this is going to, if I put the height all the way down to 0, I'm still going to have some light. You can actually see just, it's like a small little beam kind of, it's really hard to tell, but there is a brighter center that kind of goes there. Edge height is going to do the rest of it. If you go all the way to 0, you get a weird effect. Or if you go edge height or edge width to 0, you get this weird like explosion out of the center. So don't go to like 0, 0. But you can play with this. So for this one, I'm pretty sure I just went like super, super, super small. Probably something like that. And this actually has a couple uses. One of my favorites for doing this with the light is creating artificial rim light that I don't want to have affect other things. So say that I had a large surface like this and I just wanted to light the very, very edge of it. I could go, or go down here. I could go down a lower angle, do this. And I could add an artificial rim light to the edge of something. Oh, and if you then take your cut off, we're going to do far edge 0, decrease this to just barely be able to see. The light is not actually going to go anything past that point. If I turn on volumetrics, it's going to be really weird because it's the positioning, but yeah, it's not going to really show, but it's, you can see it there at least. It's not going past that little edge because I decreased it. So, there. Now you can just kind of see that edge. So when you enable this, your light is going to look a bit different when you turn on the frustum. So normally a light will only have the white lines. You can see its min and its max way over there. When you turn this on with it, it'll also add on these other blue and purple bars. And so you can actually see that it's now restricted to this very, very narrow margin. Yeah, I probably should do that. Thank you. Consistency is important. Actually, I can probably just check in this one. Yona, why are you still there? Yona, you're supposed to go away. just swap places. It's Freaky Friday. Alright, let's get that taken care of then. So, oh, back up, let me see your eyes. Alright, so for this, need to get it down here. Go. Kind of weird looking. Okay. There, now she got blue eyes. And also, now think about it, that also means I should
Moo.
or just have every shot be a different cow.
I do kind of like the idea of Arizona. Just like next to brain nodding is happy.
Moo.
And I'll say Arizona's cute.
Well,
cute factors a lot into my my wishes.
Yeah, the Minecraft cow is funny in itself, but I can't do any facial anything with it without doing modifications of the texture. But
Frankly, it's boring.
the Arizona one would work, but I had to figure out what the texture problem is first, because it's not.
It's just not linked up.
Well, no, she's white, not purple speckle. If she wasn't linking correctly, it would be the checkered pattern,
So what's going on?
which means she's actually pulling a white texture.
Somewhere.
I have a white texture for some models. Do I still have that installed? Yeah. You can just do a quick check. Because I mean, I really didn't look into it.
Oh, she's rare cow.
No. No, I last thing I want to do is have fetishes in this damn thing.
I mean, I guess that's what that is.
Well, I was thinking because I have some white textures that I use for stuff that maybe it was that's causing it, but that bandana would have been like its own thing.
Gotta be so weird. Mismatch. So the eyes and the tongue are textured, right?
Because there's a body texture here. So let's go see what it looks like.
White square. It's not loading right. Maybe if you got it off a different site.
No, it's not. It loaded right. It loaded the correct texture.
Well, I mean, the texture didn't download properly.
No, because this is an actual texture. Like, this is something that came with it. So
Where's the texture? The proper one.
well,
The one in the picture.
you fix it.
They're probably good.
See if I can find. Okay, so that's somebody's video about it.
Let's go with some minute fight.
Here we kind of. Oh, that's a pretty good one. I like that one.
It'd probably be the same pack. You just have to find it somewhere else.
It's a plush. Oh, here it is. Right here.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen his models here for SFM. No, it's just linking to here. It doesn't even have. Please do not make a OSC of it.
About the Gmod ones that would have the texture in there, I think.
He doesn't have the files anymore. Well, this is neat. I bet I could take the texture on PC and send it to you. If you have the working texture version of it, sure. I could take a look. I don't know why it's not working.
What did you do?
Thanks for the file window. Appreciate it. You see, this one works. So Olander works. Palm Dog. That one works.
It's just Arizona.
It's the one I want. I have there's actually I have a public Discord, and that's like a group, and if you could post it on there maybe, or unless you have like a Dropbox or something. But I think that's, if you drop it on there, I don't care where you drop it. It's but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm just more of, who is D1A1M1? Is that somebody in Fighting Herds? No. These are some like default texture thingers. Why is Scootaloo in here? I mean, it's just like you got Fighting Herds and Tron ponies, and then just Scootaloo. Yeah, I don't know.
Scootaloo Fighting Herds.
Nothing seems off on it.
It's just the textures are missing. Incorrect.
Are you a touch of my spaghetti? Because I like that name. Just the VMT looks perfectly fine. It's just the VTF that's broken. Or not broken. That is legitimately what came over, which is just weird. So in the meantime, though. No rush. It's not like it's gonna change, or like I'm not able to continue or something. So, I like the face is like moo. Oh, actually, I just realized I have an error with this camera. Yes. Okay. I need to fix some of the camera bits. So, the Z near has to be 30, not 3. The reason for that is it causes frustum errors, which is where you see a little like wobbling on the very edge. It's kind of weird. Thank you. Oh, it disappeared. Hide the transformers. That sounds like a name for a B-rated porno. Like that.
Transformers porno. Great. Now I'm imagining it. Oil slicks it.
No, I know, I like it. It's fine. But it's, for the way you spelled it, I actually was thinking Zelda. I don't know if that's where like the with the Y. Yeah, if I forget to do this, it's going to end up with a much lower quality. There we go. I think that's all of them. Yeah, because it will get rid of eye wobble. Because otherwise, you get something that looks like that.
That is some eye wobbles.
Got a very itchy eye. .30 tends to be like, to me, the distance where I can zoom in quite a bit and it doesn't have that problem. You can still kind of see a little bit at that, but if I go too far, then it's just cutting off parts of the camera. I don't want that. Yeah, and it fixed her eye a little bit too. Yeah, it took me years to figure out what that fixes it. But like on this one, if I if you go into here and you put it too high, you're just gonna start like removing things from existence just outside the camera range, and you don't want that.
Got wine?
Hmm?
Oh crap, they got booze in that castle.
No, you know, oh, in the wine cellar? You know, they have something even more important right down here. It's got, look at this, all the coffees, little flavors.
Oh, apple flavor.
Actually, it,
Looks like it's all apple.
that's, what kind of coffee did you get? $28.93. They bought Applebuck's Easy Checkout. They got Air Blastia's Fancy Cream Surprise, Frygrams Crackers Marshmallow S'mores, Snazzy Cakes Pancake Supreme, Apple Teeny Cinnamon Blitz Black Tea, and Mental Fluttered Chives Tasty Lemon Roll. That sounds like just random words.
I don't know how they have a menu. You have cappuccinos.
What? Yeah, well, they have espresso, they have a cappuccino.
I was gonna think
It's
that
all it is.
I saw the cappuccino first. I thought this place would have nothing but apple stuff. Dude, what's this coffee nonsense?
Vanilla spell wrong. Well, they probably spelled it wrong because they're like, oh crap, we're out of space. Coffee's expensive. Well, actually, what I don't understand is it says here espresso,
It's just that.
but where's the espresso maker?
I don't know.
All they have is not just bad coffee. They have coffee sitting on heaters that are just gonna boil and burn your
It's
coffee.
pretty much just what McDonald's does. They have McDonald's level coffee at this place.
Well, no, McDonald's is better now. This is what McDonald's used to do, and that is a horrible way of doing coffee.
People drink the hell out of it.
'Cause it's so bad.
I drink a lot of it too. So.
Coffee can be, if you want to maintain it at a good temperature, sure, but like that's like 55 to 60 Celsius. You don't, once it's already done, you don't sit it at 95 to 100 degrees for that time. You're just burning the coffee.
Yeah, and the customers too.
Yeah, no, about 55 Celsius is the preferred drinking temperature.
I like cold coffee all the time.
Cold coffee's good.
Iced coffee. That's something I used to do.
With a lot of cream and sugar.
Well, I did worse when I worked at McDonald's.
Wait, I already said a lot of cream and sugar, and to go worse means you have to do something other than.
Yep. I would pour half a cup of coffee on top of half a cup of vanilla ice cream to melt the ice cream, and then it would be instant iced coffee. It was great. You just gestured to all of it.
And look where you are today.
Oh, no, I was much
All right, Connor. Judo? Oh yeah, I remember you brought that up before.
It was good though. There were a lot of things in high school, early 20s that I regret as far as food. delicious sausage, egg, cheese sandwich dipped in a bowl of gravy.
How are you alive?
Man, that was my breakfast every morning when I was in high school. The high school served it. It was like a something. I got 2 of them.
Yeah, but
Sausage, egg, cheese biscuits and a bowl of gravy. On
you're gonna die at the age of 41. But damn, you saved some money.
It was really good. That's all I can. I have no defense. Other than that, it was delicious. Sausage gravy too.
Take us to China.
Oh yeah, let me check. We are doing well. I'm going to speak for Michael. That's fine. When somebody asks how you're doing, it's always doing good. You never say anything else because then everybody gets angry.
I'm dying. But then again, we all are, so it's fine.
He's working his way there. This is quicker than some of us.
Hey man, I could start eating those again. It would be delicious. I would probably gain like 30 pounds in a week.
We're going to be doing something else because it just doesn't have the emotion that I'd want to have on it, but it's there for now. Because it says...
We are a...
It says we.
It is quite
We are a cow. Take us to China. Moo.
Oh, I wish there was like a model of an animal cracker. That would be amazing. Just a cow animal cracker.
But how would I show that?
Just have a big old animal cracker.
Then it would even have even less emotion than a Minecraft cow, which is surprising.
But somehow it would be better.
The only way you can show emotion in the cows is you have to like when you hit them and they do the little bounce with the legs that splay around. That's what you got to make them do.
Moo. We are a cow. Take us to China. Moo.
I just want to get some of the lightings on here. Because whatever, I'm gonna have to poke at that one a bit more, but let's see here. Don't need this one. So this is going to be her front ambient. This is not even a front rim, actually. This is just going to be her front light. I don't even think I need one of these. Hello, Egyptian Jackal. How's it going? I'm making some music. Being creative is good.
I tried it once. Barely killed me. It was 3rd grade. I was making a macaroni picture. Started eating the macaroni.
It's not music. How's it music?
I was trying to be creative.
Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking music, and I'm like, you making macaroni music? Like, I crushed them in my hand.
You blowing the macaroni with it was like a kazoo macaroni.
Okay.
The limited genre of macaroni core.
It's hardcore metal.
But with pasta.
Macaroni.
Yes. Shake that box.
Aggressively shake the box. Box of the Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you're a rebel. You opened up and took the cheese out first.
You gotta eat just the powdered cheese.
You're just sitting there like, like shaking the macaroni box just with cheese powder all over your face, your pupils dilated, just shaking it like.
Oh, that's the good stuff. You gotta snort that too. Don't.
Oh, there, it's nice. You draw, songwriter, rapper, learning how to sing, beatbox, and other things. It's a lot of things.
Beating up boxes.
Yeah, don't punch the boxes. What did they do to you?
Right?
Moo.
So the one thing I don't like here is that she's supposed to have a brighter light at the front of her, but it's not really translating. Well, I guess it is pretty balanced.
Moo. We are a cow.
Because I don't want to do a pure black map. I'd have to do so much extra lighting. I want to try to kind of take a shortcut with it and make it a little easier.
Yeah, none of the lights on the trees would look bright or anything if you do that.
Well, no, I could make it look pretty close, but then every shot I would be manually moving all the lights to match all the background stuff, and I don't want to do that. So we're going this route. Okay, now that I have these lights done, though, I can copy them into
this is
shot.
Argo Damon.
Who's that? He's being a funny guy.
I am a funny guy.
His name is Hot Dish.
Lies.
Hello, Kirby. No, this is Mike. Just Mike. He doesn't have a last name.
No, I refuse. It causes me problems.
Well, hello, Kirby. Welcome. I'm glad I can make your dreams come true. We're just doing horse stuff. I just love everything of yours. I appreciate it. Thank you
Can't
very
possibly
much.
be everything.
You like my Halo 2 art from back in over a decade ago?
No, you do know he made a dragon scream at a helicopter, right?
Dude, that's funny.
Yes.
Well, welcome. Well, thanks for the follow, Egyptian. Appreciate it. Do this twice a week. From 6 o'clock in whatever translates to your local time, on Tuesdays and Fridays. And then sometimes every now and then, like some other time. And we have a Discord too. I sometimes will just go in the talk chat there and I'll work on stuff too. One thing I don't like here is that she's a lot brighter than him.
Well, yeah,
He's black.
yeah.
But his eyes need to be brighter. Because it's like he's a moth. He's like
Coming on the third time or something.
because he saw the lights of the building and he's attracted to it now, and so he
Red Standard, that's not true. I'm in that chat.
Where's your Discord link? Oh, he actually just did it above. Oh, that works too. And like, I try to at least once a week. I jump in the voice chats there, and I'll work on stuff or I'll play a game and just chat with people. It's kind of random as to when I do it, though. Like Kirby, thanks for the follow. New to Twitch. I made a Twitch account to see you. Oh, well, that's super fancy. Appreciate that. Thank you. Well, like I said, we do this. It's 7 hours a week. Even if you want to go back on old live streams, there's a second YouTube. I think it's like below. I can't remember. There's a link to it below for all the recordings, but I know that's not quite the same.
It isn't.
There. Okay, now it's gonna get really weird with him. I need to have him see into forever.
I didn't realize there was a limit.
I saw the future. What limit?
How many Discord
Can't join. Oh, and how many Discord servers you can join? Oh, I thought for some reason I was at a limit. You can only have 100. Who's your server, by the
I
way?
know we're close to that, so.
You didn't know. Do you have Nitro? Is that changed the limit, or is it legitimately 100?
I don't want
Final.
people just jumping and joining absolutely every server in existence.
We would probably bog down. If they didn't have a limit, your system would just be bogged down by how much like requests it's getting.
I'm
Legit 100. Oh, okay. Well, 100 is a lot though. I think I'm in like
I'm like 10.
like 12 or 13, but I have most of them muted. Hello, Eric. Yay, changelings. This one's seeing the future. Let me fix him. There we go. So I just needed to have it lit, but I need to also make sure that this is no Yona. So I need to make sure when I do the dual render for this that I turn off the light when I do Yona's render, which means I want to have it on by default because it's a lot easier to tell if I have it on. She's just like, she's just in like immense pain. Just my eyes, my eyes. It's actually it's kind of got that look like Bird Box. That movie from Netflix where they have those like those creatures. That's what this is. You saw the creature.
Does this mean that Yuna's about to commit suicide? She's a start. I don't know if she dead.
Only 100, yeah. Oh, you're in. Well, thank you. That's cool. We'll see you in there. I try to chat every day. So what are you doing with the bug horses?
I just imagine that in the movie Bird Box, the thing that makes everybody kill themselves, the creatures, is just it projects an image of their grandmother naked. That's what the creatures from the movie Bird Box do, and everybody's just like, oh.
But a lot of people say it's beautiful.
Well, that's one of the reasons they kill themselves.
Was it Film Theory did a thing where he was saying that his theory, going through all of mythology and whatever, is that it's a mixture of Cthulhu and the Rapture. If you take those two things and put them together, it actually matches up with almost everything they bring up.
Yeah.
So,
Could just be the grandma.
I'm gonna catch up here. So this is I'm making a running joke off of the what do you call it? The Pinky and the Brain short I did from before, where I'm taking the premise from there, but I'm now splitting that into Pinky and Brain, and them trying to take over Equestria, but constantly being foiled by Derby. So I've already gotten them doing some of the talking.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Well, I think so, but... No, it's too stupid.
We will disguise ourselves as a cow.
Narf! That was it exactly!
Moo, we are a cow. Take us to China. Moo. Moo?
You shouldn't change that scene at all.
This one? No, this isn't going to be changed at all.
Okay, good.
No, because that's what I did before. On the original one I did for that. They just bounced out all stiff, and so that's what I want to do the same thing here. I don't think Chrysalis was ever in this explosion.
Fine, she got vaporized. That's why she's not in this.
But it was because of that. But I wanted to show this door again. But if I did, then that was where they were. So I can't. So I had to put it further away. So it's literally just up and to the left here. The door's right there. But I'm gonna have them float away, and then the end card, as soon as they pass about this point, the end cards are gonna come on, and that leaves about 10 seconds for end cards. Moo, yes. Let me catch up here. Do SF models work in Blender? They're different file formats. You can get an extension to allow you to load some of them, but you'll have to decompile them from the format that SFM uses into like an SMD, and then yes, you can. Requires Steam account to download. Yes and no. It depends on where you download them from. If you're getting it from the workshop, yes. If you're doing it from like DeviantArt, technically no, because you can just download it from DeviantArt. Is it hard to make fast talk animation? It's hard to make them talk, and it's harder to make them talk fast. I don't think I have many here, because...
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Thankfully, he talks slow here.
I think so. But... No, it's too stupid.
And even he
just talks like a pitch.
Yeah, Pinky doesn't talk very
We
fast.
will disguise ourselves.
But this one...
We will disguise ourselves as a cow.
So those are a little bit quicker. So it's not as much, I would say, fast talking. It's syllable count, because every syllable usually requires like a mouth open, and so that is the difficult part. So say you have a really long word, like even there, ourselves. Ourselves has two pieces. So you don't actually closing your mouth fully, so it's weird, because if you have just a simple word like to or something, it's a beginning look, an ending look, and then an open in the middle. And all the other ones are like humped with to, and that's where it gets really complicated and annoying. But the faster they talk, the less frames you have to work with, because in SFM, or just not even SFM, you're talking animation. I'll get to your no, I'm not giving you the siren again. With any video, you're working within your frame rate. So in SFM, this is 1 frame. So anything between that is not visible. In this, I can actually see exactly what each frame is going to render out to. So if something's going fast enough to where, say, I have 3 words within half a second, that means that I have 3 words that I have to fill in for this amount of time. And if you just look at how many frames it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 15, because 15 or 30 frames a second. So it's 15 frames for like 4 words. You're looking at like 4 frames a word. That's difficult. How do you show that in 4 frames? And but then if you think about it and you think about how the mouth works, the mouth is able to project it that fast. So what does the mouth do? A lot of the times it's taking like little shortcuts and smoothing out different pits. You're getting the same sound. So I try to imitate that in here. That gets messy. So I don't like fast talkers at all. Fast talking, it looks different. I can't just slow down the audio and do the lip syncing. Thanks for the follow, Kryptonic Dragon. I can't just slow it down and do the same lip syncing and then speed it back up. It's not the same. The mouth's going to go flopping all over the place unrealistically. I know. I'm trying to finish the thing. You're not getting. I'm not doing the siren every time. It's
just been an endless cycle. We're doing the siren.
The siren takes a while.
3rd time today.
What can I do? Ooh, what is the? Ooh. Do these flexes work? You don't. Now I'm kind of sad. Why are they on there? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, apparently. But why do you need that when you have creepy. Oh. time.
Yes.
No, do the sired thing. Like, I know if I do one more, they're gonna keep requesting it, and that takes a good like 5-10 minutes to fully set up. Oh yeah, he's. No, I don't want to be sad.
I'm sad.
Hmm.
Haven't seen Kitty in a while. I'm sad.
I've seen Kitty.
Oh, you were just so privileged.
Let me just back up here, see if I didn't miss anything. Trying to get those textures sent. No, it's no problem. Got it. No micro machines or Rainbow Dash. What? Okay.
Did you put them in general?
Some other stuff there. Let's see here. Can you do SFM on a laptop? Yes. So SFM has
I know somebody who's apparently doing SFM on a toaster.
So I am right now running I have a pretty decent computer. And I'm letting all the lighting run. But really it's just so I get a good preview of what the final looks like. But I don't have to. If I have a really complicated shot, there are things you can turn off to make it run better. So, like on here, the big one is enable lighting. If you turn that off, like if I even just look at here, and this isn't exactly a complicated setup, I am running at...
We will disguise ourselves as a cow.
About 30 frames a second on this. If I turn off lights...
We will disguise ourselves.
I'm running at about 45, 46. If that drastically drops the complexity of a lot of shots, because shadow, the more lights you put in, the lighting gets complex, it's going to start bogging things down. But you can also turn off progressive refinement, which will help when you're going to this mode. It won't pre-render all the different effects. And turn off ambient occlusion. It's going to make things look really flat, but...
We will disguise ourselves.
Running at like 55 to 60. So
we will disguise ourselves as a cow.
And so this is already with a complex map. But when I do a lot of this, and especially if I keep it in a simpler map or something, I'm able to run this perfectly fine. I've ran SFM on a very crappy laptop at a convention before, but I was just locked within a stage area and with just a very limited pony count. So yeah, you definitely can. But if you're looking to do a much more complicated set with complex lighting and a lot of animation, a lot of things loaded, you might start running into some issues then. But normally, those things are done after everything kind of already done. Like you're going in and doing or getting everything prepped to render. So then you might have more of a problem. Or it's just going to take longer to do the pre-render. Good education and basic lighting in SFM. Apparently it doesn't run on a Mac. Yeah, I'm not sure. Valve's really good about getting stuff to work on a Mac, but I can't guarantee that that's going to work with SFM. SFM hasn't been updated for a while, but that's because they're working on Source 2, and eventually SFM is going to come out on... Well, SFM is out on Source 2, but there's some key features that are missing. That's why I haven't moved over or working in that yet. If it runs Steam, it runs SFM. Yeah, they're both kind of... Well, you need Steam to run SFM. Huh?
But does anything run on the Mac anymore, or is everybody given up yet?
No, Macs run great. I don't like Mac. It's not my preferred medium, but they do what they need to do great. Mm-hmm. They're the richest company in the world.
Yeah.
For a reason.
They sucker a lot of people. I got it.
It's their predatory practices regarding proprietary software, yes, and proprietary everything. But they make stuff that is easy, and even though you're going to spend more for it, you can get everything, and all of it works with all the other pieces.
It's a very wonderful paperweight.
It works good. Macs are... It was only more recently that PC's market has even started going into the video editing and stuff. It used to be that Macs were the go-to for that type of stuff.
That's just because Mac marketed itself.
Yeah, SFM's completely free, but do know that it takes quite a while to figure out what you're doing in there. I have a lot of time in here, so it's not like I'm going to make it look easy just because I have so much time and everything's natural for me. So don't think you're going to be able to jump in there and make something super high quality. Start simple and start short videos. Don't work on your dream animation that's 12 minutes long. Start easy, simple. Make pictures. Work your way into animation. Find scenes from the show to copy, so that you don't have to think about anything but like copying a shot. There's ways to keep it easy for you. So smart fridge generation. Yes. Everything not everything is easy. You've got to work towards it. Yeah, because the more you do it, the more like a lot of button clicks I'm doing here. I have no idea what I'm hitting. I have no idea what buttons I need to hit to do half the stuff I do. It's just I've been doing it long enough that I just hit it. Like even in animating. I can go and do just a slight turn of a head and it works exactly for what I'm looking for, but I sometimes don't know why I did that. It's just that I've been doing it so much that it was like something in the back of my brain just told me that if it would look better if you move this here, because after seeing it 100 times just like that, I've recognized that that's what needs to be done. I did that yesterday when I was doing Yona. I even realized I was doing it where I'm like, I'm going to put this little motion here. And I was like, well, why? And then I saw it afterwards and it looked really good. And I'm like, oh. Okay, so if I get rid of that Iolite, she'll look fine. And he'll look fine. Oh yeah, so for him... yes, so bake. So for this, I actually wanted to not just have it do nothing. For his jiggle bones, his cheeks, and his... Nope. And those ones. These ones are going to be in... I don't want them moving. But I kind of like his ear tips and his ears doing a little floppy thing because like the light hits the top of it and it flops. I like that. So let's
I'm saying kid, I'm looking at Yoda.
It looks fine until right there. Can I just copy like this portion? Oh, no. It did not work the way I wanted it. It's right from here to here, but I don't think that's enough. Nah, I might have to play with that a little bit.
Oh. Hey.
Come get it, files. Where'd you put it?
I think he's yelling at it to load the files. He's having trouble loading the files.
Yeah.
Not sure, like...
Well, the textures are 20-something megabytes. I think the server lets you put that biggest file size in there, right?
The texture?
I can't remember. It's a 50 megabyte limit if you go to the next level of the server, but we're not there yet.
I don't
Unless you have...
much. I'm sure we can find it.
Either that or you can email it. No, email's 20-something megabytes too. I think you can press the hell out of those files with zip. Any problems? Do you have some kind of engine? No, it should come with everything. SFM should. And everybody's computer setup is different, so it's going to be hard to determine the what might be like a specific problem you're having. So I think I could mark this one done. So I added lights. Yeah, that works. So I'm gonna call that done. I'm not sure. I keep pinking the shot because I don't know if I'm gonna need him or not. What kind of engine do you use? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, it uses the source engine, but that just comes with SFM. So I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I use Thomas engine. Tank it. Choo choo.
Oh yeah, so this I think is actually done now. Yeah.
Imagine Derby like firing fireballs from her eyes. She's got laser eyes.
Look at that. Already got 12 seconds done. This that I don't know if it quite counts.
Counts.
Oh, that's a lot of files.
Oh, you got all of them.
You got all of them. Oh, body is the important one, though.
Body's the only one not.
I don't see body. That's weird. Give me the body.
Oh my.
Yeah, the body's the big one. Yeah, body's the giant one. Yeah, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, there's in that file. So everything is tied to body, even her scarf.
Wait. Why is the body file that big and it's just a single white block? That doesn't make any sense. This is a huge file that doesn't really look like the size.
It's tagged from normal map too, which doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be tagged from normal map.
Something.
Yeah, this should be fine. If I can do that. There's something goofy with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well... This is a... Yeah, it's something goofy. But that does look right, so we'll grab that. Okay. We'll see if this works. Oops, I can read that.
Oh, look at that. Just trying.
This is BNG, it should load it fine.
Oh, there it goes.
And no minimum, no level of detail. I mean, that is that her eye? No,
No.
just like staring into your soul. I'm waiting for it to crash. Yeah, there it goes. I knew it was going to. I saved her beforehand. It hasn't crashed yet tonight, which that means that's going to be when it crashes. All right. Let's see if this works. It should load it right away then. Getting there. Hey. She's colored.
Yay!
Thank you. It works.
Yes, she go move. That's the cutest character out of all the them fight nerd characters.
She can wait. Oops, come back here. There, she goes moo. Moo.
Applejack's spirit animal. I know what that is.
Moo.
Yes.
See you next year. Okay, see you later, Kirby. I'm only going a little bit longer too. No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Next stream is Friday.
So let's get rid of this one.
Her cow brother.
Make sure to follow Derpy Sombra. Makes something familiar actually. Oh. She's like, moo.
She's like, you not cow, you fake cow.
So like, what I'm thinking about doing is you do it like this, and then
We are a cow.
you can have the head like come like but I feel like Yona being this whole shot is Yona's shot of being funny with Moo, and any other joke in there's probably going to be over too much joke.
I'll just have her standing next to Yona and nodding her head to agree.
All right, we'll see you later. Name because Kirby pop star with my channel. Oh, nice. Okay, bye Yeet. Now I think. Oh, it's long cow. We'll put. All right, but this is Pinky. So Pinky, can I mess with these eyes? Not quite like Arizona's. Not Arizona's, Yona's. There usually have two ways to mess with them. You can either go the convergence or... nope, this model actually put its limits in. So I can either do the eyes being really weird or just being like exceptionally happy. SFM's in SFM without crashes and bugs. Yes, it will essentially, yeah. SFM has its problems, but I love troubleshooting and finding workarounds to problems, and SFM allows me to actually do that. If the program did everything perfectly fine, I feel like I would not enjoy it so much. Sometimes the shortcomings actually make it better. Oh, Alexandra. I don't know, maybe this is this or the Minecraft cow flying and rolling in the background. Well, so there is a such thing as joke overload. So we're looking right now at a still shot that isn't really moving much. So you can think about different funny things to add, but it is still in the end a like 4-second shot. So if I put too much stuff in there that's funny on top of each other, none of it's funny because there's too much for you to look at. And in this case, if I were to be watching from the perspective of somebody that doesn't know what's coming, from this angle, with it all blurred, you might get the hint that it's Yona, but you won't know that it's Yona. As soon as this swaps over to Yona, it suddenly becomes the joke. And then when she says moo immediately afterwards, it makes it even funnier. If suddenly some other joke happened within this amount of time, it would be basically putting on top of another joke, and it just starts getting to overload, and where it's not funny anymore. So you have to give people a joke and then a cooldown. And so for this,
we are a cow. Take us to China.
Then that in itself is most of the funny part. So I don't want to do anything in there. The guards being confused is essentially kind of just letting you go with that cooldown until about here. But whether or not, or how I use Arizona here, I don't know. I think I'm going to probably actually put Arizona on this side, because then I can utilize Arizona in these shots. Yeah, well, and when you see over edited, it would be, it's one of the things like when, with Anthology, I remember talking with Jay about it, where when you're playing with Anthology, planning out how the scenes are going in orders, it's like, okay, so it's being prepped for a live audience, so in front of an actual group of people. So you have to think about, when you have those gold scenes, those ones that are going to be really, really, really funny and somebody's going to be laughing out loud at, you have to prep for that. So say you have a joke that's really funny and they laugh out loud, but say you then follow it up immediately with another short, and that short has context provided at the beginning of it that is audio you can hear. If you followed it up on a live audience like that with a shot that's probably going to have people laughing out loud, they're not going to hear the next shot, so they might miss out on the joke. And that's, to me, not fair to the people that are watching. It's not fair to the animator that put the time into it. So it's about a lot of times where you're putting the ones that end on a really funny joke and following it up with something that is visually funny, but without the context of the audio, so that you're not losing out on that with the laugh track going over it. So it's similar here, where if somebody's already laughing at one joke, I don't want to put another one in there when they're not paying attention. It's just not, it's going to be bad. So, but that's difficult. Of how long do they laugh for? And are they going to laugh? Or what if they miss it, then is it too long of a gap? There's a lot of things to pay attention to. Will you change her eyes? Yeah, I'll change her eyes. Yona was one that, when you made her eyes blue, it actually was not that difficult to tell that you did. Her eyes might be a little bit more obvious in doing so. And I do need to play with this body positioning, because this is a little bit like stiff-legged, I guess. I'm gonna just default these to be a little bit bent. I think I even put it too low. And I had to figure out what I want to do with Pinky. Do I want to have Pinky being like just staring off into the distance or something? Because I don't want to have Pinky doing something distracting. Kind of. These are slightly off bones, so I want to be lazy and with the bending, so I have to line them up. That's good. There. To me, that's a little bit better positioning with the legs, not so stiff. looks better. But so for this shot, I don't mind putting Arizona there, but I want to make sure that he's not doing anything exceptionally standoutish. This one, I can, because the timing is whatever, but having him just doing something goofy here actually kind of worked. Because I'm not doing that joke overload. What will you use to move the camera? What you use to move the camera? What do you mean by that? Because I know, like, a lot of these, if you just take the camera and drag it onto your viewport, you can then move to wherever your camera is to be. You can do the same thing with lights. But that's how I normally move the camera. Depending, like sometimes certain types of spins I have to actually back off from the camera and do, because I can't. When you actually are the camera, you can only rotate 180 degrees in any one direction. I still have to do the lighting in that shot too, which is, I thought I did the lighting. Oh, I know I did the lighting in this shot. No, I did the lighting in this shot. Derpy's just not showing right. Oh. I wonder what that noise was. So I gotta do that. This one I still have to do the walk, so that's... I'm just trying to see where I am for stuff. I want to try to do the lip syncing for this week. Before next stream, because I don't like doing lip syncing on stream if I don't have to.
Moo.
Oh, this one's...
Moo. Moo.
Yeah, this is orange. So for those that don't know my coloring scheme, blue, which is the default color, means this is subject to change. Red usually means camera angle is complete, characters are loaded, and I can move forward with what it visually presented. Oranges means that things been keyframed, smoothed, and animated, and green means that everything's been cleaned up. And surprisingly, the going to orange is probably one of the easier parts, the animating portion, because like here, this is still red because I have to do the lip syncing and stuff, and smooth out the keyframes.
No, it's too stupid.
But these ones are animated.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
But I haven't cleaned up the ears or moved the wings or the tail, the secondary animation, the non-essential stuff. Well, it's essential, but just I consider secondary, because that's really about, I'm not changing anything about the scene. I'm just cleaning it up and I guess polishing the edges. So that's why these are done, because I really don't actually want to have them move. And that's just perfect as it is. So, whoa. That's like a trippy dream shot. Anyway. So I am going to be done for today, though. Tuesdays I always end it a little earlier because I actually still work tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to try to do some of the lip syncing, but if I don't, I have some other stuff I want to do in here. But I'm trying to get another live stream highlights out for Friday. So it depends on what time I have on tomorrow and Thursday. Well, welcome anyway. Hello, Deluik. I'll be streaming Friday again. And actually I'm already 25 minutes over my normal time. So, you're catching the extra time. That'd be the best thumbnail. No, and actually, so there's two things about this video that I still had to figure out. One is thumbnail. But the thumbnail cannot be anything Yona. It cannot be anything Yona, because then that takes the joke that it away, because then it's an expectation. So it can't be anything Yona. More than likely it's going to be some of the changelings. I like using something from the shots. I'm thinking it's end up going to be a pinky one, but I don't know. Jonas the Surprise. Yeah, because if it already bugs me that to YouTube you have to be clickbaity on your thumbnails, and usually to do that you have to ruin the surprise of something. Like for instance, on my YouTube, I hate this thumbnail for Moment of Peace because if I have her looking nice and peaceful there, it creates an expectation that it is some peaceful. But the fact that I put that stupid picture in of her face already implies that something is going to be happening, and then it causes an expectation that is different from what I actually wanted. But if I were to have just done her standing there peaceful in a field, I would probably have half as many views. So I have to do a balance, and that bugs me. Thankfully, like Remembrance is actually a good thumbnail and is not spoilery in any way. So and same thing with like Rocket Surgery here. There's really no spoilers. But here it's the same thing, as I had to be careful. I don't want to spoil anything. Just have a rock as the thumbnail with red arrows everywhere. Well, no, and that's, again, it's not clickbaity. You can customize your thumbnail to whatever you want. That's why, and that's just a good thing to do, because sometimes like you'll have motion blur or other stuff. The one that I have for Rocket Surgery here was, we did a full stream where we actually made this picture for it, because it's not an actual shot in the video. But the first one was expected with the no spoiler thumbnail. But again, that it's a clickbait. It's not a spoiler. It's not the spoilers that you need for a thumbnail. It's clickbaity, and big zoomed in goofy faces are clickbaity. That's why like Australia to me is probably like the one video I put the most amount of time and effort into out of almost any video I've made, but it's not clickbaity. And I have been reluctant to change it because according the book is about East Horse. That's what Australia means. And so it's about flying towards the setting sun or the rising sun. And so I don't want to change it because of that, but I am very heavily considering it because of the fact that that is not a clickbaity thumbnail. It sucks that that's the way things are, but that's most of the stuff I put out recently have been clickbaity. This is kind of clickbaity because Grogar was not a model that people knew existed, so having her anywhere on the thumbnail was going to be clickbaity. Lyra looking like she's going to do magic effect, even though that's the very last shot of everything. Goofy expression, zoomed in face. That one kind of is, I guess. It's just, I think, because of changelings, zoomed in face. Yeah. So YouTube sucks in some ways for that stuff. Do both the changes with evil expressions, but I don't want to give false impressions either. That's why I like doing something that is following one of the shots as close as you can. I'll probably adjust the camera a little bit and change the lighting to be better specific to that shot. But I'll usually like doing one of the same angles. So like, I'll probably end up doing either this shot or this shot of these two. And if I do this one, then I'll be removing him and I'll be playing with the lighting and I'll darken the background and I'll make it easier for him to pop out. It's a lot of that stuff. So until I'm actually done, I don't know for sure. When would be the next best moments in live streams? Actually, I just said that I want to try to get one out this Friday. The problem I'm having is I was doing 2-month gaps for a little while there because I was having a lot of people come on the stream and it was just funny. But the group of videos that I've been gathering for the next one would normally be October, November, but I was only able to build up about 2 minutes of content on that. And then I mixed in December, 3-something minutes of content. There wasn't as much funny stuff that happened that month. So I'm starting to mix it into like a 4 or 5 month video. And that's a lot more to go through. So that's why I need to really pound it out, look into stuff. So, I want to try to get a video out a week to try to, basically tell YouTube that I am making content on a schedule and to promote my channel. No, I don't want to say that. And to promote it more than it was before. because I started in the last couple weeks, and not last like 2 months. I started playing with stuff a little bit to try to optimize views and how I can pull stuff in more. And let's see here. Not monthly, I want weekly. Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh, there we go. So... Okay, so this is the views by date or by week, I think. Oh, it's weekly, yeah. And it's just... So I've been trying to... It's been going up. What do you got? Why are you just holding a graphics card? Oof. Oof.
Oof.
That's the...
Sir, you still in here? Oof.
This is on Friday, and on Friday I'll be at work. I work 5:30 close. Oof. If you're on 10 p.m., it will take another hour to finish up. So then I'll be able to join on Friday. Well, I'll still be back on Tuesdays, and I am trying to mix in like gaming streams every now and then, like on a Wednesday or something. And we have a pretty specific gaming stream planned coming up in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, that will be neat. Let me see if let me go back to. Can I go back to daily? Okay, yeah, here. This is the number. So this is daily, and this is last month. So I've been really, I've been playing with things to try to get viewer count up and recommendations up. And the more that I put out stuff, and the more that I change some of the stuff, YouTube starts recommending it more. And so the channel's been like 5 times higher this month than before. So I want to keep up with that. It's actually been fun. Working Friday nights, but it'll be free at watching my lunch break. Oh yeah, or I don't care if you guys can pop up. That's great. I do appreciate it. It helps keep me motivated to get stuff done. The fact that I'll probably have another video in like probably another 2 weeks is pretty nuts, considering that like I was making a video every year for a bit there. Thank you, Leak. I appreciate it. So yeah, that I will be doing. I've been 560 copy points. I don't know what to do with them. You can hold on to them. There's a bit where you can do stupid face, but I can't really do a stupid face right now. No, I appreciate coming. You've been coming here forever, and you're like helping out on the server too. Really familiar with Twitch. I love Twitch. Twitch is great. Only thing I don't like about Twitch is that it's not YouTube, and that sounds bad when I say it that way. YouTube has one big benefit over Twitch, and that's discoverability. Twitch has no way to find people. Like, I've been watching a lot of stuff about how to do better on Twitch and streaming and all this stuff, and and one of them was regarding if you want to be noticed on Twitch, don't use Twitch as your medium. Get your information out elsewhere to pull people in, because Twitch has no discoverability, and so that's what helped for me. I have YouTube, and it helps for getting people found that way. But Twitch is not good with that at all. So I wish that Twitch had better tools for that. But there's the interactivity. The fact, like Redstone was bringing up, when we were playing Halo 3 before, and you could spend the coffee points on having us team kill each other, or forcing swapping weapons and stuff. That was actually pretty fun. There were probably lower point costs than it should have been, because it was happening a lot. But it was really, really fun. Oh, Jackass Fox, I'm here because I love your videos. Well, I love you being here. And it's at the end of the stream, actually. I'm just chatting with you guys. And I am changing stuff up, actually. I have a couple of these. So I don't drink coffee. can I change my points to hot chocolate? Well, really, it's a coffee cup. So whatever you want in it, we can go right ahead. No, so I have, I will be changing some stuff up. I have a new camera on order, just that some of the stuff that's delayed, but I actually have some better lighting I'm going to be doing soon. So I have 3 of these, so it'll be better than the Logitech crappy camera that I have. I can't swap the other one because my audio won't go with it, but I'm trying to change it up so it's better, because once a month I'm doing a YouTube stream, the morning coffee, where I'm going to do like a Saturday morning type of stream with the AMA thing. And so I want to have better lighting and everything for it. And all of this, like this, and which came in this bag. And the better camera and everything, it's YouTube and Patreon and Twitch that's all supported me getting all that. So a lot of the upgrades are all because of like you guys. This is great. I appreciate it. It's really cool being able to have a hobby that supports itself. It's really cool. I want that SFM pony cup though. Yeah, that's in the other room. I do want to have those, like on YouTube you can do the TeePublic thing for sale, but I don't own that symbol. It's the SFM symbol, it's modified, so that's fine, but I don't know who made that symbol, and because of that, I don't feel right selling anything with that symbol on it. I have to figure out who it is first, and then if I can work out something with them, then I will. But yeah, it would be neat. And it's like, well, I love that cup for the design and everything. I don't use it, for one, I don't want to destroy something that's special like that, but two, it's not as thick, and I think eventually it would wear out and break. I like big, thick coffee cups. Have an excuse to drink at 1 p.m. Yeah, when I do that Saturday streams, I do it at 11 a.m. my time. To me, that's the best. 11 a.m. is the best time because that's West Coast America is 9 p.m. and then my time is 11, then it's noon, and but then Europe and stuff has some bigger time with that too. You can buy it from him. You can't buy my mug. That mug says on the back of it, "Congrats on 100,000 subs." So if you, I guess if you want one that looks like that, that's not going to really be beneficial for you though. You can imagine instead of changelings, it was the Halo Flood. That would be a weird fanfic. It's a morning copy live, but it's around 1 p.m. here. Well, I would, if I had the choice, I would do it at like 9 a.m. my time. Thanks for the follow. We were just chatting though. But I would like to do it at like, probably like 9 a.m. because, oh, it's still online. There. I'm bigger. No, I would like to do it like 9 a.m., but then that's like 7 a.m. on the West Coast, and in Europe would be good there. But I don't want to restrict people, so I'm trying. That to me is the best time, but it's still morning. Wait, so I can't buy coffee with my coffee points? I wanted coffee in the mailbox. I do that though. That's actually I get my coffee from. Well, now I'm big now, so it's gonna come. You know what? We're gonna be sneaky here. There we go. I get my coffee from a place called Driven, and I do because they are like 4 miles south of me. They're super close, and they're good. Like I've actually I've been getting coffee from them now for a couple months. They're free shipping. For me, I can get it next day or within 2 days at least. But their Guatemala Antigua coffee is very good. It's probably one of my favorites. Their Colombia was pretty good. I'm going to be ordering their Ethiopia next. Awakening I'm also ordering. Where's the one? There was a Mexican one. Yeah, the Mexican chipias or whatever. That's very good coffee as well. It was a little bit. It was kind of like the sweetness of the Guatemala, but just a little bit mustier. It's pretty good. Argo doing math. Oh, hold on. Oh, wow, did you guys talk more now than before? Wait a second. A follow would notice you. No, that's it. It equals bring. Yeah, I think I have it set up where it's a follow is Rainbow Dash saluting. Bits are derpy typing on a keyboard, and a subscription is Rainbow Dash on a chair. It's just the different gifts I made before. Actually, well, but I didn't see that in an episode. Attack last stream. It'd be amazing. Shift copy in mailbox. No, so yeah, I'm gonna be ordering from them tomorrow, because if I order it on Wednesday, I normally get it Friday, and I'm about halfway through my Guatemala. So it is pricier coffee for sure. But I put a lot of time into how I make my coffee. I have a V60 and a French press and an AeroPress, and just kind of depends on the day. But if you do coffee just right and you control it, it's really, really good. So yeah. Yep, I'm gonna be heading out too. So I'm supposed to end this at 8. But no, I'd like to chat, that's fine. I called dibs on this. I need to vacate as soon as possible. So but yeah, I might do this more often. I need to set up this thing so that I want to set it up better for just chatting, because it is fun. I have more people now than I had when I was actually working at SFM. By the way, my favorite animation of yours is Remembrance. Thank you. It's the one I think that's the biggest connection for people. And I have stories from like conventions and stuff when we played that. It's good times. Can you buy us a copy if we gather 100,000 coffee points? How would I even know you did? Oh, I guess you kind of can. But how do I buy you coffee? Oh, maybe. Let me think about it. Because that actually, I might have to do it, because there's a guy I follow on YouTube. If you ever want to learn good coffee stuff, mess up again. And you're looking for a good, there we go, YouTube channel to be recommended. Oh, not Jake. I think it's Jeff. There it is. James. I can't remember the name. I recommend this channel that I can't remember the guy's name for. If you want to learn how to do good coffee, and from a guy that is essentially ASMR for coffee, James Hoffman, his YouTube channel has blown up in the last 6 months, and I have learned a lot from watching his stuff. And he is just, the way he talks and presents, he's really, really knowledgeable, and just, it's ASMR. It's just, I don't care what the video is about, I just want to watch it. But I learned a lot, and because of some of the stuff I learned, I make much better coffee than I did 6 months ago. But one of the things I like is he has a Patreon. He makes like $13,000 a month on his Patreon, but he uses it. He already owns his own company. He's well off as it is, but he takes all that money to buy equipment that he can review without bias of like the company buying it for him, buys it himself, and then after he's done reviewing it, he just gives it to his patrons. And I kind of like that idea, because essentially you're creating a Patreon as a way of gambling. I bet you most of the people are on there because they want to put a couple bucks in to see if they get something. But it's the same thing. I think I could do something like that here, where if we can not as much for the coffee cups, but like subscription or stuff based, then I would love to. If I can help people get good coffee, great. I'll definitely do that, because I don't want to, anything I make on YouTube or Twitch or anything, I don't want to, unless I quit my job and made it full time, which I'm never going to be able to do that. I want to put it all back into the community or stuff like this. And, but these last couple months have seen a big spike in that. So if that means that I probably will have more money to go to things like that. And actually thinking about that, since we do have more people here, is anybody wants a free game? I have I know you can't see this right now, but hold on. I have this list right here. It's a spreadsheet because I love spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are my actual job. So if there is any game that's here that's not in red and you want it, say something. I have a key. All these are usually, or almost all these are from Humble Bundle, and I've had them for years, and I already have the game. So if anybody wants any of these, I can send you a DM, and I can send you the key like right now. Otherwise, I can do it next stream too, so that's fine too. Are you drinking our coffee? So yeah, I could do something with that coffee thing though. That I wouldn't mind doing that, something like that, especially with having free shipping. If I can get people good coffee, I would like to. So we started talking about joke overload. And now we're on high quality coffee, dude. Everything leads to coffee. You can be going on any topic, and I'll talk about coffee. I should just like one morning I'll just stream for an hour about making a good cup of coffee because it's not that difficult. Get an AeroPress, they're like $30. Get a V60. Those things are like, it's just a little plastic tube, and you just put some paper filters in it, and you get them for like $15 if you go plastic, and you make good coffee. Griffin's always, yeah. But anyways, I'll put this down for now. But stream making a coffee. Maybe. When I do the YouTube one, maybe. Because that actually would be kind of fun. Alright. Yes, you guys have got me on here too long. Coffee is awesome with a bit of cream in it. See, yes and no. So, see, now you're going to get me on a rant. I used to always love dark roast coffee because I love contrast of creamer, and I used to get a French vanilla creamer, a little bit of sugar in it, and dark coffee, or dark roast, because I like the contrast of the sweet with the really dark musty. But the reason I got dark roast is because you tend to, if you mess up a dark roast, you still kind of that musty flavor covers up everything. But if you mess up a medium roast, normally it's going to be very acidic, and it's not going to be very good. And so now that I've figured out better how to do coffee, to control it, time, amounts of coffee, right grind size, a medium roast to me is way better because you get more of the flavor out of it. And if you do it right, a coffee isn't bitter or acidic, unless you go like a very light roast. You're probably gonna be acidic anyway. But if you hit it just that right margin, it's just good. There's no bitter. It feels like if I've had the way I make coffee now, if I put creamer into it, it actually makes it worse, because it feels like I'm diluting the natural flavor of things. So, and I'm only an expert because, like I said, the YouTube, that was where I actually learned a lot of it last year. I thought I knew what I was doing, and I wasn't. I was doing it wrong. Somebody calls this a science experiment. It is, though. If you have to get the temperature right, the amounts right. There's a lot of factors to get to pay attention to, and if you do any of them wrong, you can if I let the coffee sit for an extra 10 seconds infusing, it could actually make it bitter. If I go 10 seconds too short, I can make it too sour. So it's about getting that right margin. So I control every factor of like when I make an AeroPress, it's 18 grams of ground coffee, poured in with the water as hot as I can possibly get it, bloom for 30 seconds. After the 30 seconds, and with about 40 grams of water, fill it up to 220 grams of water, let sit until a minute 50, and then flip and push. And if I'm really off on that by too much, it actually does change the flavor quite a bit. So I'm very, very picky. You can on SCP about coffee, and I'll be terrified. Can you have Gary's mod? Was that one that I had on there? I'm guessing so. Sorry, I was kind of backed up on that. Yeah, I thought that was, right? Yeah, it was. Hey, give me a sec. Please have me logged in. Thank you. All right, so I'm I'm only going to say that I moored. It should be that I have it in here. There's been some that it ended up being that I didn't actually, or it says I hadn't done it, but whatever. So we'll see how we can do it. Where are you? That was Redstone, right? Yeah. There you go. Bam. Another one off the list. And I get some more over time too. Did I miss anybody else wanting games? I think I got them all. Basically, you need high quality coffee for tasting coffee. For mixing it, use simple coffee. That was the day advice. Well, if you're going to put cream and sugar in it, then it really doesn't matter as much. If you have a good cup of coffee with good creamer and you do your normal thing, it's probably going to be really good. But if you get a good cup of coffee, it feels like you're taking something good and then you're just taking some. I don't know. I'm right now doing intermittent fasting, so I will go. Like I ate dinner just before stream, so at about 5:45 my time, and I won't eat again until about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going about 18 to 20 hours usually without food. Black coffee I can have, so that's one of the reasons that pushed me to try to get better at the black coffee, because I wanted to lose weight, and I'm down like 41 pounds right now, so I'm doing really good on it, and I want to keep at that. So if I want to drink coffee and stay in fasting, I needed to make it better, just to help enjoy myself a little bit. Wait, I can swear here? I don't care. I ask that you don't overly swear. Don't just put all caps one after another. I don't care if you mix in some swearing. We're all adults, I think. I don't. Sure. Sounds complicated. Just needs just 2 steps. But it's like SFM. SFM takes a long time to make an animation. You're putting a lot of effort into it. You're putting a lot of detail into it. But it's a step-by-step process, and that at the end you can be proud of what you did. Coffee, it kind of feels the same way, that I put a lot of time into it. And when in that whole process, I brought up only like 5-6 minutes. But when I make it and I sit down with it, it feels more than just a cup of a liquid. It feels like something I put time into, and not just the time to make that 1 cup, but the time it took me to refine over multiple weeks potentially to get it to where I want it to be. Then it feels special, and I like that, and it's I think that's something that we're missing a lot in just life, is sitting down just to slow down and just enjoy the small little nuances of things. Just don't make a swearing overdrive. Yeah, that's all I ask. Like a cup of coffee and normal milk just breaks it. Well, yeah. Well, and if, like, was it somebody earlier today? I was talking about coffee. See, I told you it's anything. And they were saying, they're like, well, I just like my folders in my drip coffee maker. And I'm like, I think the problem is most people think that coffee is meant to taste bad. And it's not. It's not. Don't do this to yourself. It's meant to taste good. We're programmed to think it tastes bad. Instructions unclear. Got my dick stuck on there. Well, actually, that's one thing. Like, my neighbors complained about noise before. That's why, like, this is here. I haven't had a complaint since. I do need to put up more of it though, because I want to block off that completely. Doing SFM, watching somebody doing SFM. Well, yeah, all this SFM I'm doing great. But no, in terms of noise, I have a conical grinder, electric one, that is loud. I'm waiting for them to complain, because it sounds like I'm like, it sounds like I'm either like running over a RoboCat or I am taking off on a plane in my kitchen. It's loud. Thankfully not for very long, but I was making a dumb joke, but I do really respect that explanation. No, I understand simplicity. I've thought about getting an espresso maker, And if you want to really think about complicated coffee, if you get an espresso maker, then you are buying a hobby. That is not something that you can just buy and then say, oh, I'm just going to make an espresso. It'd be super easy. No. If you want to do espresso right, it is a very tight margin to fit. And so you're going to be dialing in a lot, where you're going to be tweaking your settings a little bit, just constantly over and over and over, to try to match this little margin you're looking for. And hello, Archmage. Sorry, I just kind of missed you there. First time viewer, how's it going? It's going really well, considering that like I was trying to end an hour ago and now we're just chatting. But like I said, I usually end it an hour earlier on Tuesdays because I work the next day, but it's because I have to. SFM is exhausting, and so that this is brain break, so I'm fine with it. I should change something here. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. No, but if anybody's looking to make a good cup of coffee, what I recommend is beans are the most important thing. Fresh ground is number 2, and the method that you do it. Drip coffee makers aren't bad. They just have very little control. So you're basically just putting in hot water, hitting the button, and hoping for the best. Oh, thanks for the follow, Archmage. Oh, wait, is my... I should probably put alert box above that. Hold on, let's see if we... There, now you can see it. Perfect. There's like, so I've been using an AeroPress a lot for mine, and an AeroPress is using like a lot of pressure to brew your coffee very, very quickly. I find I like paper filter more than I like infusion, which is what a French press would be. So I've been doing a lot of that. It's been good, but then I wanted something that was larger mass or a larger amount for paper filters. So that's why I got a V60, and a V60s they're going to take a little longer, but they're good. They're as long as you can make your own hot water and you can do your own grinding for beans, you can make a good cup of coffee. But I think I caught up on chat here, so I think it is 9 o'clock now. So girls have pillow fights, boys have mattress fights. Okay. I already closed SFM. I have an anime or a bit with Pinkie Pie that started where she picks up a mattress and throws it at Rainbow Dash. Don't ask. It was gonna be an anthology short, but I'm gonna end it here because I want to go play a video game or something. I want to relax for a little bit. So, but thanks everybody for coming. Have a good. No, I don't want to update Steam. Have a good week and stuff. Chat later. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta do Kitty. Sorry I missed your stream. Have a good one. Well, Stig, we've just been chatting for an hour, so yeah, it's much. I'm glad you enjoyed the not SFM parts of the stream. I was gonna change it to just chatting, but it's fine now. For those that haven't been in a stream, we always end this in a kitty, so I'm just gonna put in the kitty. So, see you guys maybe Friday or something. Are we having my next animation? No coffee animations. So okay, I'll see you guys later.